Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a... Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Eredivisie. It is Feyenoord against PSV.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Might work out. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. And this is how the lineup looks for Feyenoord.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time.
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Olivier Boscagli. Well, as we look at the table, the quest for Champions League football next season continues, and this match could tell us an awful lot. What do you think the mentality of the two sides will be, Stuart?
Well, I think there's going to be some edgy players out there today, because neither side can afford to lose this one. But if they both play at their best, this will be an excellent game today.
Oh, he looks threatening. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Veerman. He's given us away. Jahanbakhsh. Jahanbakhsh. And that is offside. So for PSV, a very good victory in the last game against Fifaaaa. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, that 2-0 victory at home was not as easy as the scoreline suggests. They were just better in both boxes. Today will be tougher, though, and I'm expecting a really close contest between two well-drilled teams. I'm going for a draw, as it's difficult to separate them.
Well, we've been following developments closely, and now a new manager has been put in place. Stuart, how would you sum up their ambitions now?
Well, their main aim is to get into next season's Champions League. So he's going to be under pressure. But with these players, I'm sure if he gets the tactics right, they'll be successful.
Now, how about the short corner? And it's played into the centre. He'll have a go here. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Pepe. A very timely interception. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Jovanovic. PSV regaining possession. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Superb block. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Delivering it. Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean header there.
Unable to keep it, PSV. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Safe pair of hands, did his job. And possession lost by PSV. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Could play it in. And no nod to take the lead. Oh, disappointing. Just when it looked like a surefire opener.
Well, that should have been the opener, Derek. I'm not sure how he's missed that.
Noah Lang. And beyond the last defender, offside. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And a creative look about this. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Played in there. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. It's a corner. Well, not quite the ideal delivery. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And whipped into the box. The clearance wasn't decisive. Must be. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Over it comes. That is that for the first half here. So back underway here into the second half. Calvin Stengs. Effective challenge. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Jovanovic. Vitinha. Well, he's given us away. Plenty of support here. And the shot. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
1-0 then. Calvin Stengs. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And a red card it is. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. He's got space. And a good-looking ball. Cleared away comprehensively. 30 minutes left for play. Bodies forward and the break looks on. a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Needs to take great care. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Perfect tackle. And the attacking options appear plentiful. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Teammates in the middle. Well, they seem to catch it on the wrong part of his head. "20 minutes to go. Long way out this. Oh, my goodness. What an outrageous hit. I can't believe he took it on from there. And neither can the goalkeeper. So 2-0 now. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? And what a magical save it was! Substitution time it is here.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And just over the bar. Really good effort. Keeper not concentrating. Lang. And a good take under duress there. Azon. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy
and read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
Might be able to set up the chance. And he takes on the shot. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there. And it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
So a personnel change then. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Options in the middle. Danger still on. No defensive resilience there. Wants to attack from the wide areas. Played into the centre. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Oh, good-looking run. And the danger cleared. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area.
big interest in Jasper Cillessen. The breaking story is he'll retire at the end. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And live football coming up from the Dutch Eredivisie. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set.
And he's in. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, tremendous save!
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Lang. And drawing it back. And what a magical save it was! Playing it in. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. And off the post! And pushed onto the woodwork. So for PSV, you have to say it was a great performance against Feyenoord. How will they fare today, Stuart?
Well, what a good 2-0 win that was, particularly away from home.
Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
Can he make it 1-0? And slots it home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Has eyes for goal. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly. And Hansen. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Space afforded him. Good looking cross. Appeared to be in two minds. And the attack fizzling out. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? And the early shower. This is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red, and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
And having a go! But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Very quick thinking there. Chance to get themselves back into it. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Now sending it in. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Not away completely. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. Hansen. Unable to keep the ball. Filip Ugrinic. That's a good-looking ball. Well, he gave it a go with power, But he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Getting in there to intercept. Lang. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Well, I'd be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now a corner here, and that might boost their hopes. Can someone get on the end of this? And room now out on the wing. That's a good-looking shot. Oh! A good diving save. Playing it in. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. It's with Palacios. Well, he's given us away. Could be threatening. And now waiting to pounce. Well, going for power with that shot, but it didn't happen for him at all.
Well, that's a poor effort. He's got that all wrong. That's a really bad shot in the end.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Not great distribution from the keeper. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Oh, it might be. And there it is! A 2-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Edelman. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Ogawa. And unable to keep possession. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And slipped through beautifully. And that will be a corner. Played over. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Corner again. And the keeper's hand does the trick. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered. This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And a timely intervention. Edelman. Ogawa. Plenty of options, but nothing comes of it. 30 minutes to go then. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, might be. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Edelman. And PSV with the ball again. Palacios. And in with a real chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, no luck keeping possession. Oh, good vision. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Good movement, but quick thinking defensively. Sillison. Could be. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And time for the change now. Over it comes. Well, still an issue here. Determined defending. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Effective piece of pressing. Oh, big chance. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. This to get themselves back into it. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Who can they pick out? Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. Ogawa. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Fifaaaa. Shaping to shoot. Well, the post got in the way.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Oh, it might be. And grazing the woodwork that time.
Well, it's almost the perfect strike, isn't it? Just gets underneath it slightly.
Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Edelman. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Stopped a surefire goal. This might be ideal for the counter. Opportunity it is. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Now with Palacios. Read it well. Ogawa. Just the challenge that was required. The electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. He's in behind. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Lang. Could cross it in here. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are... Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the first leg of this UEFA Europa Conference League quarter-final. It's PSV up against Newcastle United.
Well, thanks, Derek. This could be a cagey affair. Neither side will want to go into that second leg playing catch-up, so I'm expecting a really good tactical battle today.
No chance, perhaps. Oh, he saved it well. And over it comes. And still dangerous. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Anthony Gordon. And he might be through here. And the keeper there to deal with it. Now sending it in. Keeper getting the touch. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. Well, good effective pressure. Well, a struggle for PSV to retain the ball. Still could put it away. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. It's a short one. Not really the ideal clearance. Oh, that's a fine save. Corner kick played in. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Ugrinic. And providing width. And nicely struck. Oh, fine stop. So the corner played into the box. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Getting in there to intercept. Guimarães. Camavinga. A very good tackle. Oh, it might be. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Let's see about the delivery. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Well, the attack looks promising. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. Now, options are plenty. An alert reaction to tip it over. Now, can they find the magic they need from this corner? Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, a goal! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Sensational! So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And the pass deftly cut out. And they've played their way into trouble. Just can't get it past him. Botman. On the offensive. And playing it through. Simple save, really. Well, the chance has been missed. No other way to describe it. And continues his run. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
Dan Burn. Rens. Isaac. Ugrinic. And a lot to like about this attack. Able to get a body in the way. We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Bruno Guimarães. Oh, great attacking play. He must finish. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
And so it is. So underway again, the Magpies with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Well, he's got past his man. Newcastle regaining possession here. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Is this the moment? A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
And pulled back. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. And a substitution in the offing. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Miguel Almiron. We saw the situation developing. Almiron. Almiron. This looks promising out wide. But quick thinking defensively. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Can he find the right pass? And it's with Isaac. Could cross it in here. Well, he has the measure of his man. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, he's won the ball. Gordon. Oh, he looks threatening. And a chance to whip it in here. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. So back underway at 3-1.
Can the owner of the blue car please return to your vehicle? The lights are on.
20 minutes to go. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, that was a decent effort, and you just sense a goal's coming here.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Lozano. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? A good and fair challenge. Effective piece of pressing. Isaac. David Raum. Botman. And he's made headway. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue. And there it is, perfectly executed. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Getting the better of his opponent. Determined defending. Bruno. Good technique displayed. Oh, what an opportunity. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
Longstaff. Well, acres of space out wide for Newcastle. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion, and it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning. Opportunity it is. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. The final whistle, and the visitors currently in control on the back of a lead in this first game. Now sending it in.
We've got some questions for you. Thank you for answering the questions.
Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson, and ready to bring you the decisive second leg of this UEFA Europa Conference League quarter-final tie. It's Newcastle United, and they face PSV.
Well, Newcastle showed what a good team they are in that first leg. They were well organised, they played some great football, and they took their chances. I just can't see how they lose this one.
PSV recovering possession well. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
And the starting 11 for PSV.
Well, we've got the same shape here, so today could be about which wingers are the most effective. So this should be a really good watch today.
Well, he's gone back to give the free kick, the referee here. He tried to play advantage, but it didn't accrue. Good distribution. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders, he's got that ability.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
An early goal. It is the ideal opening. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And he has options available. Advantage played. And with that, that's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, let's look at this again, because it gets better and better each time you see it. It's perfect technique, lots of movement on the ball, and nothing the opposition can do about this, apart from don't give free kicks away.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Isaac. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Can he find the right pass? The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Can't miss, surely! Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Eduardo Camavinga. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. This looks promising. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And he's broken free. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Oh, good-looking run. A lovely attempt. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Will he finish? Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Bruno Guimaraes. Good work from... Opportunity it is! And in range. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations! Sven Botman. Eduardo Camavinga. A real opening now. Determined defending. Can they hit on the break? But nothing comes of it. Miguel Almiron. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And they're making a change. Let's see about the delivery. And putting paid to the danger. Well, we're at the halfway mark here at St James's Park. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Really good challenge. Guimaraes. And he stopped them in their tracks. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Isaac. Almiron. Could be. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
So making the substitution now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Isaac. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And you need your defender to take charge. And there the move ends for now. And threading it through. But he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
It might be. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Can someone get on the end of this? Danger averted. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Real chance. Going for the chip. And foiled only by the crossbar. A goal here. Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Newcastle United, number 24, Miguel.
Well, good run and good ball control. And still looking to get the shot off. And terrific defending to stop them progressing. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. So a personnel change then. Oh, the threat is there. And still looking for space. Can they keep it out? It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Oh, big chance. And it's got to be. Pivotal moment defensively. Just 20 minutes remaining now. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And it's with Isaac. Luis Alberto. Very quick thinking there. And playing it through. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Firing it towards goal. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
Well, I have to say, that was a really good effort. He struck it so cleanly.
Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Oh, breezing past him. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Filip Ugrinic. Really good build-up, but no end product. Room to roam on the wing for Newcastle. Oh, in with a chance. Still possibilities. Splendid defending. Ricardo Pepi. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. In with a chance. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. He has teammates around him. Oh, he's through here. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And how about the short corner? And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks very much for speaking to us.